Amir, moving to a tougher subject as far as, the first loss you had against Breidis Prescott.
Yeah.
Of course, you were resilient, you bounced back, but at that point, how difficult was it to deal with that, and how hard was it to come back as far as mentally and dealing with that?
It was very hard because obviously, I was touching distance away from a world title fight, and we picked Breidis Prescott like last minute. We knew very little about him, and just thought, look, we'll fight this guy. I mean, probably was the worst mistake we made, but sometimes making those mistakes, you become a better fighter, and you learn off those mistakes. And that was fight number 18, and it was my first fight on like pay-per-view in the UK and stuff. A lot of pressure on me and stuff, and so we did that. Got beat in that fight, and then had to go back to the drawing board and see what mistakes I made and how to improve myself. So I moved trainers. I went and signed up and started using Freddie Roach as my trainer in Los Angeles. Moved my whole training camp over there, and 3 fights later I was world champion.
And moving from a low note to a high note, Marcos Maidana, a fight that, a lot of people at that point didn't think you wanted to take. They didn't expect you to even win it, and you went. Not only did you take the fight, you won it. When I talked to you in Los Angeles, you told me that was probably the most exciting fight of your career. What do you remember the most about that whole fight and night?
I mean, I think that was a great breakthrough for me in America, because everyone wanted to see what Amir Khan made out of. I fought Paulie Malignaggi before then. I fought my world champion, I beat him, and then I fought another New York fighter, which was Salita, and then it come to the Maidana fight. It was my mandatory for the WBA world title. A lot of people thought I was not going to take the fight, but one thing about me, I'll step in the ring with anyone, and I'd signed up with Golden Boy, so they were my new promoter, and yeah, man, we had that big fight against Marcos Maidana, which people had me probably not winning that fight. I was the underdog going into that fight, and I went there and proved everybody wrong.